imported pickle and pandas, and this is about serialization. Serialization, called pickling in Python, converts any file or any object, which is the cool part, to binary data so you can save it on a disk. Pandas objects all have a toPickle method that writes the data to disk in pickled serialized format. The intention of data serialization is to minimize the data size, which then reduces disk space or bandwidth requirements. Pickling without pandas. Alright, so we make a pickle in example A of a dictionary called any object or file. So this right here, it's a line of code that we're going to actually convert to a format that allows us to write it into a file and use it later from the disk. So we write the pickle into the hard drive with pickle dump with the object that we've just created from the dictionary. And we're going to open the file where we're going to write it in, called mypickle.pickle for writing. B. It's good to use the B because it tells the system that you're going to be writing bytes, which is the contents of a pickle or serialized file. Then we load the pickle from the hard drive. But let's see what a pickle looks like in the drive. So this is my pickle. You see this kind of code is the way it's represented, but it's actually bits and bytes. I can see that X there and that Y. Where's the Y? There's the Y, which come from the dictionary X and Y. If we change that, just to prove that we've actually created a file from the dictionary, let's call that X-axis and Y-axis. And we're going to run it again. So it overwrites our pickle. And we see now that it says X-axis and Y-axis. So it did write it. Now we're going to load the pickle from the hard drive using the same object that we had used originally and using pickle.load. And we're going to open it for reading bytes. And then we're going to print it. And if you see here under example A, we have printed the original line of code, which is the syntax for a dictionary. Example B. In example B, we make a pickle, but this time with pandas. We create a data frame of a dictionary, range 6, 0 to 5 on F1, and on B1 it's a range from 6 to 11. And then we print the data frame. So that's this here, okay, where we see F1 goes from 0 to 5, and B1 goes from 6 to 11. Then we're going to write that pickle that is in df in the data frame df to a file called another pickle. So we say data frame to pickle and the path. And to prove that it did that, we're going to see another pickle, and there it is. It looks like pandas add some stuff there. Yeah. And then we're going to read and unpickle. When we read it like this with pandas read pickle, it unpickles it, converts it back to the original format. So we're going to read another pickle and print it, and we see that we have our original dictionary data frame there. All right, simple stuff tonight. I love you dearly, Miha. I miss you.